what's up? We are Connor and Michael from Mugshot. We're out on tour with the Amity Affliction, Currents, and Dying Wish right now. And this is a digital tour bus Invaders. All right, this is you know, control center here. Everyone drives except for Michael. Passenger princess, always riding shotgun. I'm just like the least confident driving big vehicles, so I don't. But he will stay awake for any drive that we ever do. Yeah. So first shift after a show, I'm up. Yeah. Because I can't like go to sleep and wake up, do second shift. So first shift, I'm there for like 4 or 5 hours. I'm there if you need me. If you need me. Yeah. We have 0 rules on who drives for how long. It's just whoever's awake and feels ready to drive. If we get sleepy, we swap out. But we're pretty good about sleeping if we're not driving. We listen to just about anything. If it's our photographer who loves to drive, he is listening to like 2010s metalcore all of the time. It is awesome. It gets so tiring after playing on an album that is 10 years old every night. Yeah. If I'm driving, it's probably pop punk. If Ringo, our vocalist, is driving, it is the weirdest music you have ever heard in your entire life. The screen probably says something in Russian. Or it's like spoken word, acoustic folk. It's always something weird. I will wake up from sleep and hear him playing music and be like, I don't know what's happening, and go back to sleep. It's true. We have snacks everywhere. Anything that we don't eat from our rider every day just kind of ends up in here. We have Clorox wipes for when we get sticky. Big spicy noodle fan. We love cup ramen, especially if it's spicy. Big clean energy drink fan in general. We got these ketchup chips when we were in Canada, and they're disgusting. They're probably the worst thing I've ever tasted. I like them. Ringo is the only person in our band who likes them. We have a cooler that just gets every drink. There's propane in there right now too, because we have a grill that we have not used, so the propane just sits there. But we got a Lonnie and Monster. Jelly. There's some chocolate milk. We got jelly in here. Stay hydrated. We got waters. Yeah, this is pretty barren. The 8 bags of fucking sunflower seeds are because this is the best way to stay up. Like, I feel like everyone knows that, but if you don't know that, that's the best way to stay up. We got napkins because we're messy folk. We have so many custom picks. If you see us at a show, just ask for one. You can have one. Baby wipes so we can stay clean again. Dryer sheets because we get stinky. Up top we have towels and medicine. There's also a keyboard that's just been sitting up here. So I will sit here and just type while I drive. Crunch the numbers. Yeah. Gotta make sure that we're up financially. So I just crunch some numbers while I'm pulling through a drive-thru. And then in the back we have even more snacks. All right. This is the inside of our van. We got Ciro, our bass player. Hello. And Ringo, our vocalist. More energy, more coke. We recently bought this van, and day 1 of the first tour we did with it, we broke the cable that tells this to lock or unlock. So every day now we have to reach around and unlock it manually. It was really cool buying a van brand new and then breaking it day 1. We have more snacks, more ramen. We got tea. We have fuck off these. We went to Canada for the first time ever on this tour and tried all dressed chips. Best flavor. So good. Best chip. It was so good that the runner for the show went and grabbed us like 6 bags of these. More ramen. We got like Nature Valley bars. Lots of bread so we can make sandwiches. We try and be like not super unhealthy, but it ends up being pretty unhealthy. We fail trying to be super unhealthy. So we ripped this whole setup from a Bus Invaders video for Hate Eternal, where we separated the van in half. So the front half is our bunks. We have 5 so we can sleep everyone. We have a photographer with us right now. And then the back half is just all gear. There is definitely a best bunk here, but our photographer is the tallest one, so he got it by default. The one in the middle here is the longest bunk. So he gets that one because he's very tall.
It's also the easiest to get in and out of.
You just hop right in, very easy.
Yeah.
The top bunk is not bad also. You just have to hop up, and it's a little scary being up there, because if we tumble, it's caving in.
Yeah, sleeping up there is scary because every little bump you feel it the most when you're at the top. Sometimes I'm afraid, like, if they like slam the brakes, like I'm just gonna come flying out of it.
You hear it creaking and shit.
It creaks.
It goes every time you brake.
It is a little scary being up there, but I trust my guys, so I haven't died yet.
I sleep in the bottom bunk right here.
Underrated bunk.
Yeah,
So you can stretch all the way out.
I think it's the coziest bunk for sure, but it's the hardest to get in and out of, like, in my opinion, because you have to like slide in there. I don't really keep anything in there except a knife, just cuz, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's just a blanket.
This top one, actually, I'll sleep in either of these because I just care about being able to stretch all the way out. Every vehicle has a coffin. That's the coffin, right? So like if you have to lay down, and then he can't do it because it's claustrophobic as hell. Like you get in there, you're just like, oh god. And if it's hot, you're like cooking. You know?
I'm a side sleeper, so like if I'm on my side, the top of the bunk is just squishing me. It's horrible.
So yeah, the reason why is because we wanted to use this as like a bench, so this is a lot shorter than that.
Yeah.
So
you can't put your knees up.
Yeah,
you can't do nothing in there.
You're just squished down there.
He takes it like a pro. He's a champ.
I'm the fattest member of our band, and I sleep down there every time that we all
I'll happily
sleep.
do it too. I'm not gonna act like it's not claustrophobic. It's crazy down there. I lay on my stomach and I'm just like, don't think about it. It's fine. We're not moving. But I'm not getting in there while the van's moving. There's no way. It freaks me out too much.
That bunk is the best bunk because it's the coolest.
Yeah.
The top one, but everyone sits there, so I be farting, and it smells like farts.
I like that bunk though. That bunk rocks. Yeah.
This bunk is the best when you're driving. When we're like driving and you have this bunk, it's like freedom. It's great.
Sometimes there's just like all three of us sitting here.
Yeah.
While on a drive or something.
Yeah. When that happens, I miss benches, but overall this is better. Like I only miss benches because they're convenient, but like this is like overall a lot. Like we can put all of our stuff down there, and if we need to just sit at the base of this, and we're probably gonna make this more comfy. Like we were thinking about putting like a futon that you can pull out to put here, so like if you wanted to sleep there too as well.
Or beanbag chairs. Gotta be real cozy. So we got these blackout curtains at Walmart for like 15 bucks, and then just tied a piece of string up top. But they do an awesome job, and we just like tuck it in the side here. And then when we're sleeping at a Walmart or a truck stop or whatever, it lets in very little light. We can sleep
Super
in.
effective, actually, yeah.
Keeps it a little cooler, keeps the sun out.
Sometimes we sleep in a little too much though. That's where it's an issue.
Yeah, we missed a load in or two, but it's fine. It just works so good.
All day.
We try not to sleep with the van running because I want to make this run as long as possible. So we bought this rechargeable battery that is very powerful, and we just run a stage fan while we sleep, and it keeps the whole thing pretty cool. I think we're gonna get another one so we can run like 2 of them, and then it'll be like AC in here. But
and then
it's not bad.
Maybe 3 stage fans.
I want a solar unit or something, like solar on the top. And
it's all very expensive, but it's well worth it to make our van run forever.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the back half of the van. This is where gear and merch goes. It's usually more organized than this, but all of our merch is inside right now because we're playing a show. But we have way more space than we have needed up to this point. We've been bringing cabs with us that we don't use because we got lazy and stopped wanting to bring them in. So if we get rid of those, we have even way more space. But we haven't even gotten close to running out. Beginning of tour with all of our merch. It's awesome. It works out great. We really don't want to bring a trailer ever because that is like the #1 thing that causes a band to flip. So as long as we can not do that, we're gonna not do that.
We're just scared. We're scared.
Yeah. We tied another string. We like string. We got another one to line up there to put all of our sweaty stage clothes. Unfortunately, it's not enough for 5 people, so it's whoever, like first dibs, really.
We also, like I said, bought this and then immediately left for tours. So I have cable just running because I had to rewire the lights in here because none of them worked. But now there's a switch up front to turn on lights that are very bright, so we can see everything and pack it super easy. But I'm scared that this is just gonna rip one day, and we're not gonna have lights anymore. Last year we signed to Pure Noise. We put out an EP with them called Cold Will, you can listen to now. We don't have any more tours planned for this year because we're gonna hunker down and write a record. That will hopefully be out the beginning of next year. And then you will hopefully see us all over the country. If you want to find our music or tour dates or anything, mugshotca.com is the place to do that. Any questions you might have, and if you follow us on Instagram, hit us up, say what's up, we try to reply to everything.